I'll do British. I love tea. When I'm in America, I don't use milk, but here I use the milk because I want to fit in with the Brits.
I would give it like a solid 7 out of 10.
That's really weak.
Almost as weak as that tea.
Yeah, it's not really strong.
Well, babe, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Let's get to business.
Quantumania. Let's take it back to the beginning of this whole process for you. Where were you at in your life when this role came along?
That's a really good question. Nobody's asked me that.
Babes,
Well,
hard-hitting questions. We covered it all already.
it's a really good question because it was not the perfect place. I had a show called The Society on Netflix, and we were going in a week. I was leaving. My bags were being packed. I had my apartment, and Netflix canceled it because of COVID. And because of The Society, I had lost 2 other films and a series. So I was like, great. I got no jobs now. They took the movies away because I wasn't available because of The Society. Now The Society's gone. I've got nothing. And then the next Monday, I got the offer for this. It's so weird. It was so strange. It was like one door closes and another one opens. And if I hadn't have had The Society cancel, I probably wouldn't have been able to do this. It was a huge deal to have a show on Netflix, and, you know, it did really well. So that was #1 priority. I wouldn't have been able to do anything else while filming that, or you got to leave time when you're doing a big project like that for like longer shoots, and I don't know. It was just weird how that went away and then Ant-Man appeared.
It's the universe.
You got to stay positive.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get sad. When that happened, I was upset for the fans. I was upset for my cast. You know, it's all of us young people. Like, a lot of people relied on that job, and they were expecting it. I was expecting it. So it's just like a shocking thing that happens. But I was like, for something this weird to happen to me and to all of us, there's got to be a reason. And everyone on that show has done phenomenally well ever since the show being canceled. Like, it did a lot for us, I think. It got us a lot of popularity. You know, at a young age, it's really hard to get a fandom, to get people behind you who want to see your projects and support you. And I don't take that for granted. I got that on a show called Supernatural. I did 1 episode on the show, right? And the fans loved my character so much and wrote about her on Twitter that the CW wanted to give me my own show, a spinoff. And we shot like a pilot episode for it, and it aired with Supernatural, and it was great. It didn't work, whatever, it didn't happen. But the fans have stayed with me, and then they went to Society, and then now I got new fans from Society all over the world. And it happened for the whole cast. Like, I don't know, we got lucky kind of that, you know, we get to try other things. But I do wish that we could tell the finish the story.
Do you kind of feel like that was the moment that made you really realize how empowering a moment of failure can be?
Yes, absolutely. I think you have a choice. You can get really negative and go dark, and I don't know if Ant-Man would have showed up for me because maybe the universe would think, oh, she's not ready. If this is how she's going to handle rejection or failure, how is she going to handle success? You know what I mean? But I really just like looked up at the sky and I was like, okay, I'm ready for something else now. Thank you for this. I'm done with it, I guess.
Yeah.
And you just have to let it go. You have to let things go. Nothing is permanent anyways. Even Ant-Man doing this 1 movie, I have no expectations. You know what I mean? I enjoyed the moment of making this movie more than anything because I knew what a big deal it was. I knew what a big opportunity it was for someone my age to not only do a Marvel movie, but work with Paul Rudd every day, get to use my body and my physicality for a character in a certain way, and you didn't want to waste any time being stressed out or like tired or hungry or any of these things. I was just in the moment the whole time. It's funny, like watching a movie is never as good as your experience making it.
Is it never?
Every project. I mean, I didn't watch Big Little Lies. I'm sure that's better than my experience making it.
I can tell you,
because I hear it's really good.
Okay, I can tell you as an audience member, top draw.
Good.
Yeah.
I just don't have HBO. I didn't have HBO. I have it now. Now the moment's passed, and I haven't ever watched it. But
I feel like you need to go back and watch this.
yeah, no,
Like, cancel whatever interviews you're doing for the rest of
and
the day.
go watch Big Little Lies.
Please go watch Big Little Lies back to back.
Maybe I should.
You mentioned like how physically and mentally tough filming a movie like this is.
Yeah.
What did it
is.
kind of teach you about your own mental and physical strength?
You got to have stamina. You really got to know your body really well, because you got to be able to push it when you need to push it, and you got to know when to like take a nap, you know, and you got to eat all day and eat peanut butter and apples all day so you like keep your energy up. But I've been like training for a role like this my whole life. I'm an athlete. I'm a golfer. People don't think that's athletic, but you don't know. You don't know, okay? It's athletic. And then I just wanted to find a character to serve fully, and Cassie Lang deserved someone who was able to run around, flip people, punch people, slide on the ground, do stuff like that, and not get hurt. That's the main thing when you're on a 6-month shoot. Nobody wants you to get hurt. You know, you can't help it. Accidents happen, right? But because I have trained so much my whole life, just like some people do ballet, I do ballet. Some people do karate, I don't do karate. But like, it's just something I love. It's like a hobby, I guess. So I was ready to really give it all I got. And I just was trying to keep up with Paul Rudd. That guy, he's an animal. He acts like he's just this everyman. No, he's exceptional. Exceptional. He worked out in the morning, then we ran around for 10 hours, and then he'd work out again. Yeah.
He's got the time of the day.
Well, I don't know how he had that time. Like, it was a really crazy, intense schedule for him and me. So I didn't do that. So I am an advocate for exercise. I think it's good for your mental health. It's not about looking good, and it wasn't about looking good for this. Our director was very serious about not wanting me to change my body. Like, he was like, you need to look like you need to look like a kid, like you don't need to look ripped. It was never about that. It was about learning how to fall, learning how to take a punch, learning how to, falling, not get hurt. That's what we were doing in this movie. My character is not Janet Van Dyne. Like, have you seen the movie?
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
So Michelle Pfeiffer is incredibly badass in this movie. Like, her fight scenes are ridiculous. So that's not Cassie.
No.
You saw me. I was tripping, like falling, like not really having my balance.
Stumbling around.
Right. It's very hard to not have balance, okay? It's really hard to act like you don't have balance and then actually have balance so that you can just do it for the camera. Way more difficult than looking cool.
I love that. Has it given you a better relationship with your own body image, do you think, doing a movie like this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, nothing gives you more confidence than working hard at whatever you do. It doesn't have to be a sport. And seeing a result. Yeah. Like winning. Even if you lose, like you said, you got to be good with failure too, because that's how you learn to become a winner, because you know what it takes to win. But I was really proud of, just being strong. I was really proud that I was able to support that super suit. It's really heavy, it's leather, it's tight, and I was able to carry it.
And Cassie is finding her power in this movie. And what I love about it is she's kind of taking up space. She's learning how to take up space. I mean, she goes from literally being like the size of an ant to like 20 foot tall. I mean, that's a lot of space ratio to cover. Has she kind of taught you to take up more space in your own life?
That's so funny. You ask really great questions.
Babes.
God, I gotta listen to your show.
You do.
Great questions. I love that you say take up space, because I learned a lot from Jonathan. He's method. He has a big boombox that he plays on set when he's entering set. Point is, he takes up space, right? He fills the room with his energy. And all that does is he showed me that it's okay to take up space if you do it gracefully. He wasn't loud. He wasn't in your face like, get out of my way, I need my moment to get in character. He just did what he needed to do to serve the story. And I was like, he's doing a great job. I can do that. I can do what he's doing without being like, oh, I need this, I gotta have my coffee or something. Like, just do what you need to do. Take care of yourself. Be in your grounded moment so you can be the character. He showed me what it was to take up space in the most graceful way, and I want to be like him. I don't know if I'm going to blast my music, but I do know that when you do anything like that from your heart, and people know it's from your heart, it never comes across like weird or, God, this is so annoying. Like, he did it because he loved it, and everyone felt it, and it made me better. That's what I learned. Yeah, that it's okay to take up space. You don't have to be loud and obnoxious and say crude things. Like, you just have to be you, and you will take up space.
It's so interesting because I think as a society, we're taught to take up smaller amounts of space. So it's so amazing you kind of been given this gift at this point in your career.
Yes, and you gotta admit, I was working with an iconic cast.
Yeah.
Like Michelle Pfeiffer, Michael Douglas. I was very scared to take up space. I didn't want to get in anyone's way. But just like you said, we're told to be small, right? So other people can fit in or other people can have space to shine. But on a movie set, it's been such a gift growing up an actor, because just like now, you're giving me space to talk. Like, you're inviting me to speak. You want me to say something important. Hopefully I say something important, right?
You covered all the important things, mate.
Good.
Don't you worry.
But on a movie set, Paul wanted me to shine.
Yeah.
The director trusted me with the character. He believed in me. He was like, I hired you to do something, to bring something to the table here That's why you're here. So it's like permission to shine, you know? That's what's special about a movie set is everyone has their moment. Everyone gets their close-up at some point, right? So everyone has a moment to just give it.
When have you given yourself a really good pep talk?
My dad's always been really good at giving me pep talks. When I played in golf tournaments, like he would just tell me to like chill out, not take it so seriously, just hit the shot. And then I'd be able to do it. I played in a golf tournament with Bill Murray, and we were live on TV. So much pressure, way more pressure than filming a Marvel movie, because I wanted everyone to know how good I was at the game, and I played like an idiot. I would hit shots, and then the camera would just show my swing, and then cut away to commercial, so no one saw where my ball went. And then Bill looked at me, and he was like, "Don't worry about it. You're just an actress. You're a great golfer, but don't worry. You're just an actor." Next shot. Stuck it 3 feet. It went viral on Twitter, and I was like, wow, thanks for the pep talk, Bill. It helped. And I went to the bathroom, and I was like, okay, Kathryn, you're just an actor. You don't need to be good at golf. You just show him how great you are. And I went and I hit it great. So sometimes the pep talk you use from Bill Murray, or maybe just yourself. I don't know. They both
I love
work.
That.
Yeah.
Let's get Bill on the phone and let's get him a pep talk whenever we need one.
Let's give him one.
Bill, get on the phone. We need a pep talk.
Yeah, we need to talk.
And we always finish on this question, and that always is, in the reign of your life, what is the one rule you'll always live by?
Use your power for good.
Yes.
Be
Spoken
nice.
like a true Marvel star,
Be
babe.
nice. It gets stressful. You get stressed. Just don't be... It's never too late to stop being a
That is the best part of the whole movie. When you said that, I was like, yes!
Aww,
it was so good.
thank
We need
you.
that on t-shirts.
I know.
We need
Everyone
that
is
on
telling me that.
pillows. We need that. You need the merch.
I need to make it now. I need to make it yesterday.
Yeah.
I need to talk to somebody about that.
Yeah. I love that. Let's end the podcast on don't be a
Don't be never too late.